Hello, and welcome to the GPX PDPlus tutorial. With this optional PDPlus module, multiple pharmacodynamic effects can be fitted and predicted. PD effect models can be simulated based on the observed concentration profile or the predicted concentration in any PK compartment using standard compartment model or the concentration in any tissue compartment in a PBPK model. You could also use the concentration from any segment of the GI tract to simulate the PD effect. In this tutorial, the phenol compound will be used as an example. The project already contains two observed PD effects: normalized airway resistance and heart rate responses associated with the drug from 3 different dose regimens. It also contains the observed plasma concentration time profile after the 2 IV bolus administration. For this compound, the PK parameters of the compound model were obtained by fitting the 2 IV bolus CP time profile using the PDPlus module. The 3-compartment model has been selected. The project has already created a simulation for each dose regimen. These simulations will be used to build the PD model. You can open the PDPlus module by clicking on the PDPlus in the module pane on the right-hand side of the interface. In PDPlus window, it has 2 panels, inputs and runs. Under the inputs panel, it contains a table that sets up the exposure and the effect data for the PD effect model. If the observed exposure data has been selected, the mapping that identifies the type of exposure data will be automatically populated in this table. I will describe this later. First, let's add the input for the IV bolus 12.5 microgram administration, the airway resistance effect data. Let's click on add and give this input a name. It has a PK simulation. We could select the defined simulation in this project related with this input. For this one, we will select IV 12.5 microgram simulation. The compound is defined based on the setting of the selected simulation. If the simulation contains multiple compounds, for example, it contains both parent and metabolites, then you can select the relevant compound from the drop-down list. The concentration series will define the exposure data to be used in the PD model. For this one, we select the observed plasma concentration. And the effect series will define the effect data to be used in the PD model. If there is no effect data available, then you can select none from the drop-down list. So this input will be used for pure simulation of the PD effect. Since this input, we select the observed data, we can find the 3 columns related with the type of the observed data will be populated. That will be systemic circulation, and the concentration is from plasma. Now let's add the inputs for the other 2 dose regimen, the 25 microgram IV bolus and the 12.5 microgram IV bolus with 200 microgram infusion. After we give the input name, now we need to select the corresponding PK simulation and its observed concentration data and effect data. Since for this simulation, there is no observed data, so the concentration series will be set to use simulated. It does have PD effect. Please select the corresponding PD effect. After we set up the inputs for these 3 studies, now we will go to the run panel. We can create multiple run, and for each run, we can select inputs to be used in the simulation or optimization of the PD model. First, we will create a run for LV resistance. After give this run a name, the predefined 3 inputs will be automatically shown in the box. Now let's build the model with the 2 IV bolus studies. We will optimize the PD model. The direct sigmoid model uses the IV bolus 12.5 microgram and 25 microgram data. We can click on the corresponding input. To select multiple inputs, press down the control button and select multiple inputs. For the model selection, based on our previous knowledge with this compound, we will select direct sigmoid. The corresponding model parameters initially are all shown as 0. To get a better estimate of these parameters as the start value for the optimization, we will click on initial estimate. These estimated parameters are calculated based on the exposure data and then the effect data. This will provide a more reasonable start value for the parameter optimization, and this optimization process will converge faster. To optimize these model parameters, we will set the run model type to optimization. If you want to use the simulated PK concentration, and we could also turn on this use simulated concentration. One more parameters we will change, that will be the initial effect value, E0. We will change it to 100. The reason, because this is normalized PD effect. So the baseline value will be 100%. After we set the ring mode type to optimization, the optimized parameters subpanel will show. We will select Emax, EC50, Hue parameter for the optimization. Click on Optimize. The program will quickly finish the process and optimize the model parameters. This shows the optimized model parameters. Program also updated the PD plot with the new parameters. The above shows the simulated effect from these 2 IV bolus administration comparing with the observed data. And the bottom plot shows the simulated PK data comparing with the observed data. At the bottom, it shows some statistics from this optimization process, such as the variance, covariance matrix, correlation matrix. If you are satisfied with the optimized PD model, and you may want to use this model to predict the PD effect of another studies to validate the model. In this example, we will use the IV 12.5 microgram with 200 microgram infusion as the data for validation. We will click on this study and unselect this IV bolus administration, this input. Since this is a simulation, we will change the run mode type to batch simulation. And then we can click on simulate. Now the plot shows the simulated PK profile. These red lines, there is no observed data. So it's a pure simulation. And also the simulated PD effect comparing with the observed data. It gave very reasonable predictions, and which shows around 40% decrease in the LV resistance. After the validation, you could use this model for the PD prediction of other dose regimens. A short summary, this example shows the steps to build a PD model and how to use it for PD predictions. Thank you.